What is up, my dudes? Alright, so today I have, for the last lecture on section 2, is we're going to talk about game loops. So, a game loop is just when you're playing a game, the game keeps going forever until something happens. Something ends the game. So, I've written here a little rock, paper, scissors game. It has 4 different commands that the players can enter, and it'll go ahead and ask the players what they want to do, and then based off of the commands, we figure out what to do. So if any of the players say they're done and they want to quit or exit, then we're gonna figure out how to do that. Otherwise, we'll see if they're a tie. Otherwise, we'll see what happens if player 1 wins. Otherwise, we figure out what happens if player 2 wins. What are the rules for player 2 winning? And the last thing is what happens if someone has given us a command we weren't expecting. So, first things first, you see that this while loop, so this is like an if statement, but it keeps going. It keeps going until the answer is false. So, we have to set running for our game to be running to be true. So we only enter here if running is equal to true. So while this whatever is in here is a true value, we're gonna keep going through this loop forever, which is why for us to exit we have to assign it the value of false. So let's see what happens when we go through and run this. So I click run here. And I'll say, what will player 1 do? And player 1's going to pick rock. And what will player 2 do? Player 2 will we'll do scissors. And it says that rock beats scissors, player 1 wins the round. Let's flip it around. So this time, player 1 is, it's going to take the scissors, And player 2 is like, oh, well, rock worked pretty well, so I'm going to try that one. And then we'll have player 2 wins this round. So that's all kind of caught up in these 2 blocks, trying to figure out, this is kind of our game logic, trying to figure out what is a winning move and what for a certain player, and this does the same thing. What is a winning move for player 2? This is just one big if statement that I have broken up into a few different lines. You can do that to make things a little bit cleaner. I like things to look nice, feels good. So what happens if they both give rock? They're like, oh, rock seems to be winning, let's do rock. So we have another rule over here that checks that, and we print out if it's a tie. What happens if player 1 has suddenly had something go horribly wrong and they just spit out on the keyboard? Player 2 still wants to do rock. One of the inputs is incorrect. So this is kind of, we usually have this in our games where we have some kind of catch-all for some sort of input was unexpected. Now, if I want to exit the game, we're gonna check to see if the user exits. This might be, we could have it so that, you might be doing a dungeon game or a tic-tac-toe game or something like that, and you found out that a player has won, or a player has lost or died. We need to end the loop and start cleaning up, basically. So. What will player 1 do? Well, player 1 would like to be done with this game. He's clearly had some sort of problem go on with him. So he'll run that. And then what will player 2 do? Player 2 is also done. He's very concerned about player 1. So one of them clicked to exit, so we set running to be false. We finished off this print statement, or this while statement, came back to the end, saw that running was false. So, because we set that there. So we're going to skip this whole thing, and we go all the way down to print, and we just say the game's over. So that's how we can make game loops, and probably need to do that for the lab for this semester, or for this section. So good luck.